Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Venus, and today in this sequence it's going to be to help when you're tighter through your hips and your lower back area. Sometimes if you're sitting all day, like at the office, at a computer, or even just sitting on the couch or whatever, and you're kind of slouching, thinking up through the neck, this will kind of be to cover all of your body, but more geared towards your hips and your lower back. We're going to start off in a reclined butterfly or diamond pose. So go ahead and roll all the way down on your back and use your breath here. Breathe in equal amounts in and out through the nose. If that's not available and you need to just breathe out your nose and your mouth, keep it the same amount of times. If you want more of a stretch through the outer hips, you're going to take your diamond pose, so you'll bring your feet down a little bit further. If you want to feel more stretch in the inner thighs and hip area, then you're going to bring your feet up into that butterfly pose. Just kind of critique it to what you want. Tuck the tailbone under, palms facing up. Let's take about 5 deep breaths here. Relax the shoulders down. Rock the head side to side. Make sure you relax through your head. Blow out through your mouth. And then start with your breathing in and out of your nose. Shoulders down away from the ears. Again, tuck that tailbone under if you need to. Breathing. Probably hear my princessa walking around. She's joining us today. Yes, Princessa. You joining us for yoga? Okay. You have to do some yoga. If you are feeling tensed at the shoulders and you can't seem to bring them flat on the mat, you could always take your hands and hold each side of your shoulders at the top and stretching down, pulling down through the shoulders. And then after you've done that for a second, go ahead and retry to bring the shoulders all the way down on the mat. Take a couple more breaths. Now you're going to bring your knees up, and let's start with our right knee, pull it into the chest, and bring the other leg out straight, pressing into the heel. Sometimes I get where I have to resituate on the mat, so you're on the mat. So if you need to do that, stop anytime and do that. If you need your props at any time, a block, blanket, strap, feel free to grab it. Take a deep breath here, and then you're going to pull your knee over and turn onto the side, stacking the hips. And then you're holding your knee down with your left hand. You can bring your right arm up and then turn your head the opposite way of your knee. Breathing clear down to the bottom of your stomach, keeping that shoulder relaxed on the mat on both sides. Stretching through piriformis muscles, your psoas. the whole sacrum area, the tailbone, lower back. Gently lift the leg back up. And you're going to cross your knee over and bring the bottom foot closer to you with your hands into your cow face pose. And then gently, depending how you feel, you can leave your knees up or bring them down or even bring them to the floor, touching your feet on the floor. Feel a deep stretch on both sides of the outer hips. Take one more breath, and then you're going to slide your foot ankle to your knee and come into your pigeon pose, the figure four shape here, pressing your knee open, and then rotate through the ankle. So that opposite leg, the leg that's up in the air, push through the heel. Again, relax all the way down on your shoulders. And then gently bring that foot down. And we'll take a bridge pose here. Curl the tailbone up, press up into the shoulders. Press your elbows and wrists into the floor. Palms facing up. Pressing into that big toe in your heel. Press up even further. Take 3 breaths here. Keeping your chin tucked, flat neck. Rock side to side. This is going to help take some of the pressure off the neck too. Keeping those knees as close as you can together. And then inch by inch, you're going to roll back down. And we'll do that same sequence on the opposite side. So you're going to grab the left knee this time, bring it into your chest. Bring the other side out, pushing into the heel, and then cross over, stacking the hips. With your right hand, you're going to hold the left knee and bring that left hand up. Left arm up overhead. Keeping both of the shoulders relaxed and turn your head the opposite way of your knee. Really breathing to the bottom of your stomach. Going to help you twist a little more as you're exhaling. And then you can bring that knee up. And we'll come into our cow face pose. So grab onto the bottom of your feet, whether you're keeping your feet up or down. That's up to you. Just be sure to keep your shoulders flat on the mat and breathe. As you breathe, really feel that sternum, your chest lift. As you exhale, feel it clear, emptying out your whole stomach. And then inhale, feel the tummy rise and fall. And bring your foot back, flat on the mat, ankle on your knee, and we'll come into that pigeon pose, a figure 4. Pull that back leg up, pressing into the elbow, keeping the shoulders on the mat. Press into the heel. Twist through the ankle. And then bring the foot down. We'll take our bridge pose one more time, palms facing up. Pushing into all four corners of your feet and to the mat. Lift clear up. Strengthening up through the lower back. You're using your glute strength, core strength. Bring the knees together. Tuck the chin a little so there's no pressure on the neck. Come up even further. Gently come down. Breathing. And then here we'll take our baby pose, happy baby pose. Pulling the knees in. Then what we'll do here real quick is we're going to take your feet. You can grab your toes or you can interlace your fingers in between the toes. Just to stretch them out a little bit. This isn't something we do a lot of. And then come into the full baby pose. Maybe press out through the feet. Straighten the leg out. Then you can release through the toes. Grab at your knees. And tuck the chin and roll up. If you're unable to do this, just make your way up in your fetal position. Come all the way up. And we're going to come around into our tabletop with all of your hands, all the fingertips flat into the mat, pressed into the mat, elbow creases shining forward, knees underneath the hips. Let's take some cat and cow here. So drop the belly down, you're inhaling. As you exhale, you're going to round through the back, lead with the pelvis, spreading the shoulder blades apart, rounding, dropping down, bringing the shoulder blades together. Take that a few more times on your own. Leading with your breath always. Moves follow the breath. We'll take two more. One more. And then stop at your tabletop. You can wag the hips side to side. Feel a nice stretch outside the hip. And then curl the toes under. We'll come up and take a bridge pose, or we'll come up and take our downward facing dog. You can pedal out through the feet. Press all the way back, drop the head. Shake your head loose. Probably should feel pretty good on your neck. And then of course you can move your hips side to side this way too. Then bring your right leg up. We'll come into reclined pigeon. So you're going to bring your knee behind your wrist. Foot behind your other hand. It doesn't matter if you have at least your knee by your wrist, that's good. Breathing, you can bring your hands up to take a slight back bend here. Pressing the hips forward and down before coming all the way down. You can rest on a block if you want, or just on your hands. Take 4 or 5 breaths here, really deep breaths. Relax, this is a relaxing pose. It's relaxing as you're working through that lower half of your body. The hips, the lower back, just relax through them. Take one more breath here, and then we'll come up. Bring that foot out. Come into the tabletop just for a second, and then you're going to bring your foot on the outside of your hand. Bring your hand in a few inches. And then slide back into your dragonfly pose. Hips level with the mat. Roll onto the outside of your foot. You're going to be able to stretch through the inner psoas area there in the outer hip. You can even bring yourself up. You want to challenge a little bit. Or you can come back down and unroll through the side of the foot. And then take and stretch up, stacking the shoulders, reaching clear up. Breathing, whatever is more comfortable today for you. And then circle the hand down. And then come back into that tabletop. Curling the toes under. Take another downward facing dog. This will probably be our last downward. Press back and drop the head. Make it loose again. And then we'll take our left leg up high. Knee comes behind the wrist into your reclined pigeon. And every day is going to be different. One day you may be able to really stretch it. Stretch your legs more than other days. Perfectly natural. Relaxing. Drop the shoulders down. Even relax through your jaws, your facial muscles. And then you can come up back into that tabletop and get ready for your dragonfly. I'm Ling Ling. I don't know if you guys can see my Ling Ling there. And then you're going to bring your foot on the outside of your hand. Move your left hand in a few inches. And then slide down. Here, if you need a block too, you can grab a block. Hey, Ling Ling. Hey, baby. Again, you can turn and kind of roll onto the outer foot. Come up on that back leg. Or you can leave the foot flat, coming up and then stretching up. Backing the shoulders, pushing up, pushing your hand away from the floor. Smiling, you have this. Remembering to breathe, lead with your breath. And then bring your hand down. And back into the tabletop. And then we're going to come down on our tummies. And we'll come into baby cobras. So you're going to press your pubic bone into the mat. Press the top of your feet into the mat. Then you're going to bring your elbows up. And then take a back bend. Come up and down. Breathing. We'll take one more baby cobra. Inhale. And exhale, coming down. And then push on up. And we'll take a heart opener here. So you're just going to walk your hands out in front of you. And drop the head down. Leaving this active. You're going to leave your arms up. Take 2 more breaths here. And then you can walk your knees forward into child's pose. And whether you choose to have your knees open or together, keep the big toes together. Drop your head down. You're going to take the hands in prayer position, placing the thumbs on your neck, spreading the elbows out so you feel that nice stretch underneath the arm, that tricep area. Lay your forehead flat on the mat and breathe. Anytime you need to adjust again, feel free to adjust. And you can bring your hands down in front of you. And then gently, gently sit yourself up. Just feel it through every inch of your body. Just slowly rising up. Let's roll our shoulders up by our ears, back, and then come straight down, up, back, down, and up. That should feel pretty good through the shoulders. And then to go the opposite direction, we'll grab the top of our shoulders and then rotate towards the center. Very good. And we'll do just a little bit of work through the neck area, because that always feels good to do too, especially if you're kind of stiff through the shoulders and the neck. But just a little bit. Go ahead and take your nose and draw a really wide circle around. One way, and then reverse your circle. Go a few times the opposite direction. Very good, and then drop the chin down. You can rock side to side. And then we'll end back in that Supta Baddha Konasana on your butterfly pose. Breathing. I want to thank you so much, everybody, for joining me for this to help loosen up through the hips on the lower back. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. I always appreciate it. And feel free to like or give a comment. That always helps. Or to share with a friend. That would be awesome. Until next time, everybody have a beautiful day. And let's take the deepest breath that you've taken all day. You can close with a chant of Om with me, or just a big inhale and a big exhale. Thumbs together at heart space. Breathe in. Namaste. See you next time.